Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Red Notice. Just like everybody else, we're watching it tonight. You know, it's on Netflix. I mean, The Rock, Ryan Reynolds, and Gal Gadot. I mean, who doesn't love these three people? I've liked Ryan Reynolds since Van Wilder, The Rock. I wasn't a wrestling fan, but Ballers he was great in. And Gal Gadot is Wonder Woman, but I liked her when she was in the Fast and the Furious. You know, and now everybody loves all of them, you know, which is fantastic. So who's not going to watch this? It's funny, this afternoon, I knew this was what I was going to watch. My daughter wanted to watch Clifford, and I'm like, no, I got to watch Red Notice. Maybe tomorrow night with Clifford. This first came out, and when I looked at it, there's 6,000 people have rated it so far. Now it's up to 16,802, and it's still at a 6.7. An hour and 57 minutes long. I'm kind of excited. What is it about, in case you didn't know? An Interpol agent tracks the world's most wanted art thief. Who knows who is and what characters they play, but I'm very excited. Again, a Netflix film, so we get to watch it at home, and with some of the greatest actors and some of the most fun actors. I mean, there's great actors out there, people who can act. I just saw a movie with Rami Malek, and he's a great actor. But these guys are fun. Like, I don't know if I'd hang out with Rami Malek, but I'd hang out with all three of these. That's for sure. Alright, that's it. I'm in a good mood. I'm excited for this movie. Hopefully you are too. You stuck around this far. Stick around a little bit more. I'll tell you a little bit more about it, and then I'll tell you what I think. But, alright. See you in a bit. Hey everybody, I want to do a quick check-in here. We're watching Red Notice. We're at the 56-minute, 19-second mark. So a little under halfway. There's about an hour and 1 minute and 39 seconds left, according to Netflix, of course. But really good. It's kind of neat. It's I just thought of this as I was turning on the light to film this. It's kind of like Tango and Cash. And then I thought to myself, man, I try and compare every movie to another movie. You know, Sylvester Stallone, Kurt Russell. That was a good one, but this kind of reminds me of that. So Ryan Reynolds is the art thief, and The Rock is the FBI agent who's chasing down an art thief. And they get into a point where they have to kind of work together to catch the other art thief, who happens to be Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman. So, you know, there's a lot more to it than that, but that's essentially what's happening. And, you know, the two of them teaming up together creates a different kind of dynamic than when they're chasing each other. They got to do a lot of different things, you know. So I mean, all that's noise. It's really about, you know, the acting and the comedy for the most part. And it's funny because if you've seen Free Guy was a great movie, but Ryan Reynolds wasn't like the over top funny guy that he was. I mean, he's got his cute mannerisms and some of the things in that. But in this one, he's got the one-liners, he's got the jokes, he's got a lot of... He's more Ryan Reynolds, I shouldn't say that, he's more Van Wilder than he was Free Guy. Because Ryan Reynolds is Ryan Reynolds, you know what I mean? Like, he can be whoever he wants to be. But he's funny, he's verbally funny, he's definitely over-the-top funny in this one. And The Rock is just kind of The Rock. There's some movies where The Rock is actually the funny piece. He's not that funny in this, I mean... kind of like a good side piece, but he's not. There's nothing totally funny about him, like nothing, you know, it's all Ryan Reynolds. And then Gal, she's good too. Actually, in the beginning when we first get introduced to her, I wasn't sure if I liked her character too much. You know, you're too used to her being Wonder Woman, but now as the film progresses, you see her a little bit differently, and you know, she's got that. It wasn't that she didn't have confidence, obviously. But it seemed like a little, I don't know, remedial or silly in the first couple of scenes. First scene, actually. But now she's back to being confident, you know, and pretty good. So, that's where we are. They're all after 3 eggs from Cleopatra. Again, that's all just noise in the background. It's really just, you know, about the act. Now the keep this in mind, the action and everything that goes along with it is kind of a little over the top and a little unbelievable, but I don't think anybody came to this film thinking it's going to be a documentary. So let's get back to it here, see where it goes. But so far so good. I liked it. I wanted to check in now before I got too involved in the film and forgot to check in. So stick around. I'll be back in a little bit and we'll see where it goes. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Red Notice, and you know, it stayed good. I just really liked the three characters. I think I've made that pretty obvious, or the three actors. And everything stayed the same. Like I said, I was a little weary about Gal's character at first, but nah, she was fantastic the rest of the way. A little bit of humor, a lot of confidence, worked out well for her. Ryan Reynolds continued to be funny, and you know, The Rock was good. Like I said, he just wasn't super. He had a couple of lines here and there, but there was other movies where he is the lead comedic value of the movie. Wasn't in this one, but that's okay. He was still good, and it was, you know, a kind of a fun plot. I mean, it was like I said, Tango and Cash meets what is it, National Treasure. Nicolas Cage kind of movie, that kind of stuff. It's you know, fun adventure, find the egg kind of movie, work together, double crossing kind of stuff. It's really what it's all about. You know, a lot of unbelievable stuff, but still fun. And it's all about the acting in this case. I mean, everything else is just like I said, noise in the background. How well do they get along as characters? How well do they work together? How many times do you laugh? And I think it worked pretty well, you know, especially for a Netflix movie. So it's great to see these three big name actors just going right to Netflix and making these. And excuse me, I think they set it up for you know, some more options. So we'll see. But definitely worth the watch, especially if you have Netflix. I don't think I have to tell anybody. I don't think anybody's going to watch this review, because if you have Netflix, you're going to watch this movie. Am I right? Maybe you're really just interested in what I had to say, and hopefully that's the case. So I appreciate it if that's why you're here. But go watch it if you haven't already, and if you had, let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Oh, what's the rating, you asked? The rating. I don't know if I could go as 7. I'm in between a 6 and a 7 here. I'll give it a 7. I'm going to give it a 7. I don't know if it's a 7. Not an 8, but a lot of fun. It was good. So I think a lot of fun. The fact that it's just on Netflix, and 3 superstars in it that all did a pretty good job in their role. So there you go. So that's it. I'm done. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.